Hi Aquarius, welcome into your mid-January 2025 money and career tarot reading. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. But as you can see, we're beginning your reading with three pre-pulled small oracles. First of which, as you can see, is Fame and Fortune. In the middle, we have Next Level Success, as well as the bold energy of taking charge. I feel as if this is a time where you're giving off and embodying very boss-like energy, where you're taking charge of your career, you're taking charge of your money matters, you're making money left and right because you're putting in the effort. It's as if even at points when you're not in the mood or just not feeling up to it, you still put in the effort, while still having a sense of balance within your world within this time period. And then you reap the rewards, you gain benefits because of it. I feel something's growing quite nicely at a very steady pace. You're going to, with this being the center energy, experiencing, creating, and gaining next level success. It's one day after the other, as I just saw 111 on the timestamp. Day after day, week after week, it's as if things are just taking steps up in the right direction. You're seeing things progressing, basically, is the message coming through. For some, you're climbing the ladder towards more employment, okay, or a better position of some sort. But I do feel as if the Fame and Fortune card being on the board, because there's a good amount of Aquarians drawn to this reading, regardless of where it lies within your chart, who do desire and are gaining certain levels of fame at this time. But if that, say, isn't something that you wish to see along your path moving forward, and in general, please just discard that part and focus upon the fortune aspect of which, where I feel being drawn to the specific reading, there's a destiny that you have that is larger than life, being a very special, very skilled, talented individual, to the point where I feel it's leaving you with a ton of fortune to be gained in the future, and you're gaining part of it at this time, where I feel you're being reminded that just because you're gaining significant amounts of finances, significant amount of money, let's just put it that way, between now and the end of this month, doesn't mean you can go spending, okay, I'm not repeating that, doesn't mean you can go overspending, okay, because some of which it's a habit of yours to, when the money comes in, to then spend it. I can relate. But it does feel like there is true levels of being discovered taking place, and people are noticing how you've changed and how good, how skilled you are at something, how advanced and you maybe have perfected something to an extent. And for a lot, I feel your good looks and you being well spoken and knowledgeable, experienced, it's all playing into people really adding to your success that you're gaining at this time. And I feel something's growing quite nicely once again because of it. But yeah, I got a bunch of other random messages here, which we will go through before we jump into the tarot portion of the reading. There's a huge focus on your financial stability moving forward. And randomly, they're saying there's a quality investment that you have continued to water, okay, or commit to. You know, say it's where you moved to not too long ago. It could be in regards to a job situation, a business. And for some, there's 2 or 3 quality investments that we're really highlighting as the right choice to continue with, right? Because where you live brings you comfort and better energy in comparison to recent situations. Your job situation is now viewing you in the right light and giving you opportunities and respecting you more so. And so they're saying this is a quality investment. With time, things improve is now the message coming through. But I also feel like, okay, you're doing a lot of speaking, as you can sense and whatnot with how I'm channeling. But as well, again, to wrap up the potentials for this, there's a quality investment for a lot of entrepreneur Aquarians drawn to the reading, where that's really working to your advantage, okay? Because, you know, and I can relate with this business, it's not always super simplistic, and I've had a lot of ups and downs in regards to a lot of stagnancy. But if I gave up, I wouldn't be where I am, and I wouldn't have the opportunity on a daily basis to assist each and every one of you as I'm meant to. And so, with that said, purposely, I do feel as if there is a focus on you assisting people, whether you feel it's a direct part of your position or the business or two you run, um, or not. And I feel as if this is gaining you positive karma and accolades is the message coming through. I'm being drawn to the color blue, but it's more like a royal, sort of almost navy blue. And so there's a deep and personable um, sort of piece about you and the words you convey, what you accomplish, create, develop, and that's making the world of a difference. It's as if you are at times enjoying yourself more than you expect to, more than you have been, even in the midst of the expected mundane routines and tasks, regardless of what that looks like for you. And it's also feeling like you take what you do very seriously, if that makes sense. Um, we're moving on to confident success as well. There's a huge focus on you being confident in regards to how you're carrying yourself, how you are conveying, communicating, committing to this and that of importance. Some of which are putting themselves out there in the limelight on social media, and you're doing it very, very confidently, and it's leaving you with a true amount of growing next level success. All right. It may feel like, for whatever reason, if not multiple, you just feel like it's the right divine time for you to take something to the next level. That could be in regards to doing something differently, taking a different approach, adding something onto your plate, expanding something may come into play. You're going to be coming up with not only creative solutions very easily and often throughout this period, but creative ideas will be gifted to you. So please write them down for the future in regards to maybe switching things up, adding onto your plate, spicing things up. All right. Somebody's thinking about selling merchandise for their business. Anyways, luck is on your side as well as on the board, because I really feel this is relevant. As I'm being given an image, a vision of a four-leaf clover, this is how you're being viewed. This is how you're feeling at certain points or in general. And I really feel that you are gaining unexpected income at certain points because luck is on your side, because you're good at what you do, and people simply like you, okay? As I struggle a bit, we'll move on to the career advancement card as well as standing out. And they finish that with standing out in the crowd, all right? I really feel as if there's direction being given to you, being felt as far as where to, where to go when you need to go to a storefront to spend money is what I'm getting, to meet up with somebody, when to head on out for your commute to work, as well. When you're at work and or at home, I feel you're going to leave a situation earlier than expected at certain points, and that's on point for you. You're going to as well find that when the energy shifts negatively at home, at work, you name it, you may need to initiate taking an early break or take a quick breather, get away from that energy for a second, or naturally up and migrate away from your home situation, you name it. But yeah, you're standing out in the crowd and it's feeling very rewarding. These readings are so exhausting. Okay, the Six of Cups coming out. I love this. You may even find there's going to be flashbacks in regards to what you've achieved in the past, where you once lived, worked, you name it. This is important for the positive continuing of what's at hand, or maybe for some, the beginning stage of something new. But either way, I feel this giving very much gifting, taking care of you sort of energy. Say if you work a tip-based job like myself, the customers are taking care of you financially, as I feel you're taking charge and taking good care of them. This could be, tips otherwise, even if you don't expect it. Commission coming into play. You may be getting a bonus for some through your job. For somebody, you're getting a pay raise and you're stepping up to the plate and earning that. I heard big time, okay? But there's different levels of transformation with the butterflies there that is really feeling relevant for you. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's both personal transformation shining through what you're creating and developing, committing to, as well as the transformation of something. It could be what we just spoke upon, what you're committed to, but a situation that you're wrapped up with in one way, shape, or form. I'm not going to take this for the board, but yeah, let's keep moving on. The Page of Pentacles, absolutely beautiful. It just feels like a time for you where you're going to be feeling, to an extent, brand new, okay? There's fresh energy. There's a sense of you showing off at certain points. People don't expect an Aquarius to typically be that showy, but then you show up and you do what you do, and okay, do a bit of a twirl is what I'm hearing. Anyways, that's just a random message coming through. But yeah, there's definite levels of showing off taking place. Now, I'm also getting you're going to be feeling really confident in regards to your ability to get the job done is now what I'm getting. But when you do something really well in a very impressive manner, you're very, very fulfilled immediately after the accomplishing of whatever that is, the completing of which. It definitely reminds me of me completing these readings, and I can't help but feel amazing and impressed with myself when I, whip out a very well put, very accurate and thorough reading. But this is a time where this new money is coming through, these new levels of success coming through in order to support the bright future that you're meant to have. Somebody drawn to the reading is thinking about living a more luxurious lifestyle, and they're saying, go after it, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to put this over here, okay? Because I really feel another peacock. Look at that. You're embodying this queen or king-like energy where you're being pushed to remember and maybe realize for the first time for some, and being viewed at like, bear with me, as I was just being messed with, a golden pillar of light and success and maybe quality information. You might be somebody where you're meant to be helping people through clarity, reminders, and confirmation of importance, kind of like I do here. But we're moving on to the Six of Swords. What you've left behind in the past as far as work-related situations, as far as living situations, it's leaving you in better energy, in better scenario situations. And so we're being pushed to each think about and take moments to appreciate exactly where you're at, okay? Say, for example, you're at home and you're pushed to look around. This is a great situation for you, right? Say you're at work, it has its imperfections, its annoyances, difficulties for a lot, but you're pushed to stop and take certain moments to be grateful, to appreciate the situation at hand, right? You have a roof over your head, you have employment, chances to make money. You're able to, for a lot, do things your own way, or at least to an extent. But we're not going to take this one for the board. I'm really interested to see what we put with the Fame and Fortune card. King of Swords. So yeah, with that and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel there is a focus upon your knowledge, experience, and advanced nature, your talented way of being, and how that's meant to lead you towards the gaining of this fame now, but more so in the future. Somebody's really doing well when it comes to online postings, and that's part of that fame and being discovered energy. But either way, they're saying because of your smart way of being, your intelligence, your experienced nature, once again, you're going to at the very least be gaining fortune now and more so moving forward. They want this collective to head on over after the fact and tune into Libra's reading. But I do feel as if you're going to be better understanding the future of your money and career in regards to how much money you're meant to have, within your world acquire. But for a lot, it's more in regards to being a very career-focused time for you, work-related, work-focused. You're more so better understanding the extent of your success in the future and how that's going to come to be. For somebody, how successful your business is meant to be. For somebody drawn to the reading in regards to how high up you're meant to be within that company, or how far you're going to advance within that field or two, okay? But let's keep pulling. The Knight of Cups, there's a very caring way about you. They're saying that just because you're taking charge doesn't mean you aren't a heartfelt, compassionate individual. And I feel people are noticing this very efficiently, beneficially. But I feel as well there are a lot of empaths drawn to the reading, especially if you do energy work. You're needing to cleanse your energy, all right, more so. Six of Pentacles, absolutely beautiful. You are going to be gaining that abundance, my friend, left and right at this time between now and the end of this month. And they're saying as you reap these rewards, as your life improves, especially when it comes to your money and career, I'm hearing give thanks, okay? Be grateful as you are manifesting more and more of what you need and want. Absolutely beautiful. So if this was truly helpful, as always, I'm sending you a ton of love and light. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. I will see you in the next read. Bye, Aquarius.